Good morning, everyone. Today I'm gonna be back competing. Oh well, it's practice day today, but it is a race weekend. Gonna try to keep this intro shorter because some of these intros have been so long for a few videos lately. In short, this is the GDS that I'm gonna compete in Hanaslöv. The first competition I did was the GES, which is the Götaland Enduro Series. This is Götaland Downhill Series. That's the difference. It's the same kind of organizer, and it's the same kind of area in Sweden that I live in, Götaland. So it's the local-ish, or the part of Sweden where I live, basically, and the competition for that area. Difference is that, yeah, this is a downhill race, not an enduro race. So the main difference is that in the enduro race, we had 8 stages, and it's the combined time of every single one. Here you actually only do one track, you do it twice, and it's only the best time out of the two that counts. It's not like combined time. The price, might as well mention it, is actually the same. The entry price is the exact same as for an enduro race. The difference is that you actually get way more riding, to be honest, if you enter an enduro race, and that's kind of why I would say that if you want to do it for the first time, I would kind of recommend an enduro race because you get more riding in. Because yeah, 8 stages you're competing in there. Here you do 2 laps. That being said, you also get a lift up, and you probably do more laps in total maybe during a practice day combined with the race day if you race downhill. And that's also something that I need to mention, that although the same entry price, it's the same entry price, you have to pay for a lift pass during the downhill competition as well. So it kind of depends as well. Do you want to pedal up, or are you fine with pedaling up? Or do you really want to go up with a lift? Because that's also gonna be a bit of a decider. Gonna compete on my 26-inch 2016 Banshee Darkside, because as of right now it's the only bike that I have. When I entered this competition, I was I was gonna compete on my enduro bike because it's not super rough here. But yeah, I sold that one, so this is the one that I have for now. But yeah, it should be a fun challenge to do that. Since if you watched 2 videos ago, I was racing, or not racing, I was riding with Joel, and he's the guy that I met for the first time in Hanaslöv, who is not only a local to that bike park, but he's also a builder and a worker there. So I'll probably bump into him during the day today, because he's not gonna compete, but he's gonna be part of the staff. And yeah, so yeah, that should be fun. Kind of asked him a little bit about what tractor we're gonna use and so on and so forth for the race. So I'm pretty sure he was kind of convinced, but he didn't fully know it yet. But I think it's gonna be Widowmaker, an alternative of Widowmaker. So I would probably take it a little bit easy to start off with, because I know the trail, the like standard trail, but if it's an alternate, there might be some twists and turns to it that I won't expect. So first run at least is just gonna be very much just rolling down, checking out some features, talking about them, maybe do like a sneak preview, or yeah, go through the trail. This trail has 3 things that I'm a little bit hesitant about. There's a jump in the woods. It's not super big, but it feels really narrow with all trees, and I never actually attempted this when I was here for the first time in Hanaslöv. It also has a bridge that is 100% fine to roll, but you can also gap it to a second landing, which I didn't do last time, but I definitely got some air, but I never fully committed to landing all the way down there. But I do still think that I'm capable of doing it. I just haven't done it, so it's a little bit scary. And then it ends up with a big jump that's kind of like borderline one of the bigger that I've done if I actually do it properly. If you know, my jumping is the thing that I like in the most, so committing to a jump like that is a bit scary, but I do believe that I can actually do it. But yeah, it's gonna make for quite an interesting practice day. Since the rest of the bike park is open as well, I might sneak in a few other laps as well of trails that I really like, just to mix it up for not only you guys, but yeah, some of the trails I really like here. That's not part of the competitions. I might do a few laps of those as well if I feel like I have the time to. Main focus is obviously gonna be the competition trail. This time I'm gonna make sure that I get some walking in as well to check out how other people are riding, because if you watched the last time I competed, I kinda messed up in practice and hurt myself and my wrist. So goal today is to not do that, so I have to spend time doing that instead of watching other people ride and look for lines. And yeah, goal in general is to not hurt myself in practice, so that I can actually ride a little bit better during the race. So yeah, at the same time I can't just roll down at 20% just to make sure that I go without hurting myself in the practice. I obviously have to go at some kind of pace, so we'll see. But I'll keep it in the back of my mind that I'm not gonna do the same thing as last time and hurt myself during practice, because that's a good way to compromise your chances during a race. But yeah, I said this was gonna be a short intro, but it's all already 6.5 minutes, so let's jump into the riding. See you guys there. So this is the gap that I was talking about. I guess this is not really a good place to stop, so I thought I'd walk up and show it first, because as you can see, you can just roll this bridge nice and easy. But then, that is the landing that I want to get to, so yeah, that's quite a gap down there. Not gonna try it the first time, and maybe not even the second time. We'll see, maybe I can find someone to tow me in, but the goal is to, go from there to there without touching the ground. But yeah, we'll see. Might as well preview the jump as well, I guess. It's this one that I'm talking about, it's the biggest jump that I've probably done, if I do it. So yeah, you come from, this is pretty sick ending section. You come from that, gonna try to gap that like I said, go down here, and then you have a big jump here, so yeah, pretty sick ending. But yeah, I want to do it justice, so practice today is gonna be getting this dialed. So I actually think this crash kinda set the tone for the entire day, to be honest. First of all, I just went into it way too hot on the jump already. Almost went out to be there already. And then for some reason I decided on my first run that I needed to go faster than I had done at any other point when I tried this trail out the first time I was here. Although I had 6 hours of practice today, or for this day, and I had another 2 if I wanted to during the competition day. For some reason I thought that, yes, let's go faster than ever on the first run of the day. And yeah, it's definitely something I will take with me in the future, that like just stroll down the first run, like just check things out, feel the grip, feel what kind of day it is, like you don't need to be a hero on the first run. I paid for it, but I will definitely learn from it. But yeah, like I said, I think this is really what set the tone for the rest of the day, to be honest. So yeah, first run was an absolute mess. First, I nearly got sent OTV on the first jump because I went way too fast. Second, I clipped the tree on the first shoot. And then just, it was an awful run. Can only go up from here, right? Like, I'm all good, by the way. Just to let you guys know, but yeah, need to dial it back a little bit. I said I was gonna take a chill first run, and yeah, that did not quite happen. So let's dial it back a little bit. Let's just keep it from here. think you can roll this, so let's find out. Probably you can. That's good to know at least. Hey, I actually nailed it. Yeah, that's good to know. Well, I'm fine again, but I'm not happy. Like, this was gonna be the one where I just kept it clean, did okay, just chilled my way down, and I've already crashed twice, and I've had so many mistakes and like things that could have gone wrong as well without crashing. It's like I do take a few chill runs in between, and then when I try to push a little bit more, that's when I start messing up again. So I guess I just have to pull it back, because I don't know, it's not even like I'm going fast or anything. Like, I don't even feel like I've been really pushing the laps that I've failed, but yeah, oh well. Okay, I'm just gonna do another lap real quick just to do something else. And something that I kind of realized now on the way back up to the lift, or from the lift, is that, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm riding to have fun, and by trying to force things and push myself over my my limits, like I feel like I've already been doing at the start of today, it's like, okay, let's just pull it back and focus on actually having fun, because that's what mountain biking is all about, right? No matter if you're just competing or something else. So yeah, let's just focus on that instead of competing. Let's just focus on good clean laps, enjoyable laps where I'm enjoying myself. And I think that hopefully by just doing that I can pull it back a little bit and start to enjoy it a little bit more. Because I'm not exactly gonna do well anyways if I just crash all the time, right? In the competition. So I'm actually gonna take a bit of a break. I can't even stand up without falling now. Gonna take a bit of a breather now, look at some lines. Wanna take a look at that gap in the woods, for example. And yeah, I'm looking at the features basically, but you can't see. And wood bridge, see the speed for that. And yeah, just chill a little bit, reset a little bit. And yeah, just focus on having fun, like I said. I think that's the main thing, to not try to force something. Because that just takes the fun out of it. And I'm here to have fun, like we're riding to have fun. So yeah, gonna ride with that in mind. After I watch some other people shred. That's the pipeline. This one that people have been taking. Same there, I have no reason to go over what's kind of like a drop there. I did it anyways because, yeah, I don't know.
starting to get really loose. Okay. I had to stop and make sure he was right, of course, and thankfully he was. Kind of did a similar thing to what I did before. Oh, I did it, but did not exactly feel good. Another little short chatting run. That's probably what I'm gonna do, like throw in a few laps every once in a while of just some other over the trails where I just chat for a little bit, because I want to focus up on the race ones, or practice runs rather. But yeah, the rock in the start of the trail where the steep part is starting to get really scary actually. I'm already like hitting my pedal into things by just, oh yeah, forgot the drop, by just like trying to ride a normal line, because it's already getting so deep, and I don't exactly think it's gonna get better, so yeah, that's gonna be something to look forward to. I haven't decided yet if I want to get that bridge, like, could actually just honestly be better to not do it, but we'll have to wait and see what I decide to do. But yeah, a few more crashes than I would have liked, but yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna, like I said, try to have fun and do my best.
So I thought I'd a little bit of a chat, because man, this has been probably the most embarrassing start to a video ever, probably. Like, I just need to treat this like it is a normal bike park day, because I know 100% that I wouldn't do all these things and stupid, silly mistakes that I would have if it was just a normal day. And I mean, evidence of that kind of is the last time I was here, when I did it fine twice, or even 3 or 4 times. I don't know how many I actually did. But then I went on my own pace. I went at a comfortable pace. I didn't make any mistakes, because I went at a pace that felt fine for me. For some reason, I just feel like I need to push because it's a competition, but at the end of the day, I'm the only one that actually cares about my time. Like, no one else is gonna care whatsoever if I go faster, if I go slow. So what I'm gonna do is, well, that rock slab kind of line that I've been taking the last runs that I crashed on now, I'm just gonna skip that because it has felt a little bit sketchy every single time. Not the way that I crashed, actually, funnily enough. I don't know, I just slid out from the top. I don't know if I grabbed too much front brake or picked a bad line. I haven't watched back yet, so I don't know. But yeah, like that for example, like I don't need to do that line. Like, sure, it's definitely faster than the line that I started with, that I will take from now on. But why not just take the line that I'm comfortable with? Like, who cares? Like, honestly. So I think, yeah, this is kind of good for me in a way to have days like this. Like, I'm super thankful that, like, it's incredible. Out of the 4 crashes, the worst thing that I have is this from the last one. Like, and that's also something like, okay, I've had some crashes that could have been really, really, really bad. Like, honestly, especially the last one. And I'm, yeah, more or less 100% fine. So, like, as well, like, use that luck to not do anything more stupid, please. I'm saying now, hopefully it keeps on going and I don't. Probably gonna grab some lunch now or something, just sit down a little bit, relax, and yeah, then just slow it down. Like, honestly, who cares? Like I said, it's meant to be fun. If I push myself too much, it's not gonna be fun anyways, and especially not if I hurt myself. Then it's definitely not gonna be fun. And yeah, crashing is not fun, even if you get away with it like I have. It's, like I said, it's never fun. It's just scary. So yeah, a little bit of a chat about how I'm feeling right now and my thoughts, and yeah, my pace might go down quite significantly after this when I show the next runs, but honestly, like I said, who cares? It's way better than I'm safe and sound than going a few seconds faster than I would have otherwise. I'll just figure out some lines that I'm comfortable and fine with, so yeah, back to the riding.
Loose. So I've actually been off the bike for like a good half an hour to maybe an hour, because I can just say that I'm not the only one that's been crashing. Like, it's been a crash fest today, and what happened is that I actually helped them out with some coursework because there was a big rock going into that steep chute at the start. And yeah, people were just clipping that and yeah, crashing left, right and center, so just gonna do this drop real quick first. And basically what ended up happening was that people crashed a lot there, so they actually decided to remove it completely, and that's now opened up a new outside line, and it will be way more nice to ride now, hopefully. Haven't hit it yet, so we'll have to wait and see a little bit. But yeah, I've been helping, and I've been watching people ride there. So just want to do a warm-up again, because like I said, I've been just watching and not riding for the last half an hour, so yeah, I want to get a nice warm-up first, and then I need to pee because I am very much in need of that by staying up there for a long time. But yeah, gonna hit the back again. So it's just a sandpit now. This one is not dead. Okay, that's gonna be for today. What a mess is not fun, but I don't care.
So yeah, what a day. Like, sometimes I'm uploading videos where I'm like, I'd rather just delete everything and never let it grace the face of the internet. But at the same time, yeah, I want to keep this as my kind of mountain bike journey. And no matter if it's good or bad, I want to upload it and include crashes and stuff like that as well. Even though it's embarrassing sometimes and it kind of, I don't want to sometimes, I'm still gonna do it, like, no matter what. What I can say though is that I'm probably not gonna include every single run, so it's gonna look like I maybe crashed way more often than I did, but there are a lot of runs in between, or well, not a lot, but there are a few more runs in between than what it may seem in the video, because yeah, just me lapping every single time and including every single one is probably not that much fun. And at the same time, I do want to include all the crashes at least, because like I said, I want to include that as well, not only when I ride something well. That being said, I can say that I was far from the only one that crashed. Like, so many people had crashes. It's more like surprising when someone said that they didn't have a crash during the day. So the trail got really gnarly, like how, yeah, first a steep chute there, and then how gnarly it got further down as well with how loose it got. Like, it was super loose in the end, and yeah, my focus for tomorrow is just trying to get 2 clean laps. That's what I want. Like, I don't care about the speed now. It's not worth it in the conditions that the track is in to try to go fast for me, because yeah, chances are that I will just mess up and crash, and I'm gotta be happy that I got away with it, and yeah, try to use that, not use more luck than that, to be honest. So yeah, tomorrow is race day. I'm probably gonna include like 1 or 2 runs before, like warm-up runs, see how the trail is like, and yeah, on to the race day, hopefully, fingers crossed, no more crashes. Like I said, that's gonna be the goal, and I think I can actually get just a decent result by just getting down, to be honest, with how it's been today. Or well, I'm not gonna be like towards the top anywhere, nowhere near, but basically by getting down, I think that I can at least beat a few people. That's my logic. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much. Thanks for watching and enduring my crash compilation 2024, I guess. But yeah, see you in the next video where I'm racing, hopefully somewhat well. So yeah, peace.